This is LA versus Baltimore. Two crews. We all get along really well, but we have like a good rivalry. So this will be interesting. Madrush, I've played him before in tournament. He actually beat me. He was really close to 1 set. Like it was like over almost a year ago. But Bark is a lot better at the Falcon matchup than I am. He plays Dark Horse every week. So I think Bark Sanchez is obviously the favorite here to win this, but Madrush could easily pull off an upset.
Right.
Falcon, can get combos off almost any touch to stock, so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, Madrush is pretty good. Like I've been playing him with sorry.
What he did there, he did an up air, and then he landed and grabbed. He should have lowered the up air so he didn't land on the platform, and then up airs up B, because Bark's not going to up B out of his shield. Just that's not the way he plays. So he would have been able to get the stock there as opposed to the back air, which is looking like it's going to counter and turn into a stock.
He doesn't necessarily know that yet, right?
I don't know if Madrush does know that. But for any Falcon fans watching that, the up B on a shielded Pika on the platform is at a higher percent is better than an up air.
We'll see if Madrush does that later, because he does do a lot of up Bs to top platform.
Yeah.
So
dash tag was bad. I didn't like it. But good spacing by both players.
That was
up B that too far away. I think he actually made a mistake. He tried running and jumping. And I think he fell off the platform and then jumped and used his double jump.
Right.
So he didn't get the double jump up to the up B.
He's kind of fishing for an up air, I think, at this point. I don't know why he up smashed. That's really
back
not
air
what
stage
he's looking
spike.
for.
I love that. But that was great DI. Wow, that didn't even kill. Oh my god, I've never seen that. So we've been doing that at least against Dark Horse. He's got really good ledge DI, but what we've always done against Dark Horse is you can down to Pika, you can down to just infinitely if Falcon doesn't get reversed ledge DI, it's better than forward smash. But you can they'll keep ledge DIing and they'll keep being stuck in a position where they're not going to die. So what you want to do with Pika is you want to down tilt and then run off back air stage spike them, and at like 50% or higher, it's almost always a kill because the stage spike puts them out of range when up B, and the hit stun's longer where they can't even up B to like try to YOLO grab you and get back. But Madrush was able to DI that really well and force the stage spike to keep him in position and wasn't able to, or wasn't able to get the edge guard, and now Madrush had a stock lead, now it's even. So that puts it back in an even matchup, which it could have been 4-2 Bark, and now it's 3-3 both. Oh, good down air. It reads that up B. What does he do? Up B. Awesome. That's exactly what he needs to do. Just up B. If you can get that up B on Pika over like 80-90% and you're near the side of the stage, you just take it. It's a stock every time.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that forward smash. Up smash. Pika's sitting right above him.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake.
Yeah, definitely a button input error. I think he tried to pivot up smashing.
Oh,
because Falcon especially have hitbox around him, and he accidentally pivoted forward smash.
Right.
Because that can be tricky to do that little input where you pivot and go up. You can almost do it at a diagonal that it reads as a.
Right. Anyway, it's tied up now.
Yeah, it is. This has been a very even set, or even game.
Yeah. Madrush is kind of fishing for a grab.
Yeah. Which way well, as Falcon, you can turn that into a stock.
Yeah.
Oh, great. That was a bad decision to forward air off their platform. It was great down air by Bark. And then a good edge hog, and that's what he gets. So how does Pika, I think, is a fairly easy edge guard. People say it's hard, but I think that's going to be it. So Bark takes it, 2 stocks, game 1. What I think Falcon need to do more, and they don't need to like run off and chase too much, but Falcon's hitbox for his down air is so big against, it's like such a big hitbox, and Pika's up B, he's a very small character compared to Falcon, obviously. So if Pika's like up B near the stage, you just want to sit a down air over his body, and then when Pika starts moving, he's moving with his entire hitbox surrounded by a hitbox, that once he moves, he's now vulnerable and he moves into a spike.
Right.
And I think that's something that a lot of Falcons don't do enough with these low ledge. You can just throw, he did an up air on the last one, and he ended up losing the game. If he instead of the up air, which the hitbox moves and it's only out for a small amount of time, the down air just covers such a better range.
Yeah.
And if it hits, it leads to a spike in their deck.
The timing isn't super easy though.
No, it isn't. But you just almost want to start it just as they're right after they start their up B.
Yeah, and they have to be pretty close. But yeah, for sure, that's like a really good option. I think a lot of Falcons should invest time in doing.
So I do like how he went for that down air there instead of an up air. A lot of Falcons go for an up air and just puts Pika out of range for anything. Putting him down, it's on the ground, and if you can get a tech read, then you can take the stock. And that kind of that's how that worked. He tech read, he got the forward smash, and then got him off the stage. So Madrush playing pretty well right now. And he's great at the ledge DI, which makes it a little harder for Pika to edge guard. So that's why forward smash doesn't work. But it sets up for the down tilt because he went straight vertical as opposed to the little pop where he gets underneath.
Yeah.
So he got the ledge DI, but he didn't get it the direction he wanted. So Bark with a 1-stock lead. And that's what's tough with the Pika Falcon matchup. Bark with that first hit, but the hit stun isn't long enough at low percentages that Falcon can actually just do a nair and punish you, and then or you can come back and turn the stock around. And this is exactly what happened. So Bark got that first hit at that neutral game, but it was punishable because if the first hit's not a grab and it's not spaced enough where Pika can run away, Pika's going to get punished.
Right.
He's just, so what great sweet spot. That was awesome. I think he should have thrown out another nair there. Pika's got a long enough up B that he can go lower and do another nair, but he was able to get the stock with the edge. Great runoff. Great up air. Bark with a 2-stock lead. This is it's gonna be a hard comeback for Madrush. We've seen these comebacks happen a lot in tournaments. The advantage of being Falcon is he can definitely combo and get it. I don't like the get up attack there. That was a mistake, and now he loses it.
That's too bad.
Madrush played really well until those closing stocks in both games and lost it.
Right.
But Bark takes that 2-0.